hope that you can see
Can
me.
I see you? Oh, yeah, we can see you. Oh, we can see you. Can we see you? Yes, we can see you.
Did you bring her here? Did you feed her something today?
Nope. Didn't bring her, didn't feed her.
Good morning, everybody. She's here.
I made her for that specific reason. I like this one.
I like that one. That was pretty. That's the one Sue Smith just bought.
This kit?
Mm-hmm. I like that. There I am. Oh, that's a lovely
You're
face.
live.
Thanks a lot, Facebook.
You
As
are
always.
live. Good morning, Diana. Good morning, Cheryl. Good morning, blah, blah, blah. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, blah, blah.
Whose name is blah, blah, blah?
I don't know. Whoever wants it can have it.
I already don't know what's going on.
How come I can hear?
Because you got to turn the volume off.
I did put it on mute. Now it took. Okay.
Now you want me to talk. Now I'm allowed to talk.
Talk.
Well, I can't hear me, so I think we're
Good
good.
morning from sunny Myrtle Beach. You got a lot of nerve, Jackie.
Jackie, say hi to my brother. He lives in Myrtle Beach. His name is Gary.
Hi, Gary. Gary doesn't watch us, does he?
No.
That's a bummer. Gary should, because we're entertaining.
Uh-huh.
Well, guys, I'm going to jump right into it today, even though it's only 11:01, because our virtual retreat starts in 2 hours. Our third, and I keep wanting to say our third annual. It's only our third total. Like, I don't know why I keep wanting to say that. The word just, every time I say it's our third retreat, I want to say it's our third annual, which maybe we'll say again another time, but I don't know. It's weird. And some people that are coming today have been to all three. Mm-hmm. And most of them have been to at least 2, and then we have a couple of newbies. So it's very exciting.
Oh,
and
It's nice for the newbies. They don't know what they're in for.
they have no idea.
no
So good
clue.
luck.
Those poor people.
Have some coffee, get your mute button ready,
Get
turn your volume down. But you guys, sad news for today. The Three Stooges will not all be there. I will be here. Marlene has to leave because she has to take care of her darling doggies. And Barb will have to leave relatively shortly into our day. But you guys are coming tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
So we will be as rambunctious as loud as normal on Saturdays. Friday, you just don't get a lot.
Log in from home.
I want to
never
tell you
know.
something.
Tell me.
Well, you know about Augie. But
Yes.
His name is Augie. But so for Halloween, he's going to be a pirate, and his name's going to be Augie.
Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay.
Wait till he comes trick-or-treating at your house.
Oh,
Because he's
yeah.
going to have
Augie.
an eye patch over the eye
I
that
was gonna
doesn't
say.
blink.
Oh my
Poor
God.
Augie had some
Poor
seizures.
Augie's having some problems, so Marlene is taking full advantage of it and making him a pirate. And you know what? I don't blame you. I really don't. I would do the same thing, so I totally understand. My dogs don't like costumes. That doesn't mean that they don't have to wear them, but they don't like them. But I'm already contemplating what my costume is. And everything that we saw yesterday, we were looking at costumes because we always have something planned at Log Cabin. Last year we were all witches. I mean, you know, on a day-to-day basis, but
was gonna say,
specifically
that's nothing-
dressed
that's
as
not a
witches.
costume.
I went full out. The rest of them just did hats, but I went full out, I'm full witch. So this year we're looking at costumes, and do you know what the most popular thing out there is? The inflatable costumes.
Oh, God.
I find that to be
Ew.
really awkward because how do you inflate them? How do they stay inflated? And
How do
you
you
walk
move 'em?
around in like a dome.
Like a big
It's weird.
marshmallow.
But anyway, I said we were going to get into it. Now we're talking about costumes. There were a lot of dinosaurs. Anyway, I have something very exciting to show you. Are you ready? I'll show you what I did for Court Club this month. Haha, you have to wait again. So I just wanted to show you because I realized when August came and went, I forgot to show you guys Court Club. I just totally spaced it out. I don't know why. I do that a lot. So I wanted to show you since I hope everybody has received their Court Club shipment by now. So we have spearmint already. You guys have seen spearmint. But we also have gold, brown and gold, and we have the fall leaves. Now let me tell you, because I can already feel, the peanut gallery. I already feel
Where's
it.
that going to be put?
Are they on the website yet?
They are. I put them on this morning,
Oh, boy.
like literally 20 minutes ago. If you are wondering, if you like copper penny, it is very similar. Copper penny has the copper metallic. The background is a little different. The pattern,
better.
that one is gold.
Right.
I like that better.
So you get a little bit more, I think a little bit more shimmer because there's a difference in the color. The copper is kind of like the cocoa brown with copper, and this one is that same, but it has gold. The background pattern is I don't know, it's chunkier. There's something different about it, and that's the cocoa.
Kind of earthy.
Yes. So just so you can see those together, and they go very nicely with the fall leaves. Something that's not a flower or a butterfly. See,
Exactly.
I can do
Wow.
other things. I am branching out. So speaking of cork, if you've noticed on the website, we are running out of a lot of cork because you guys love cork, and so do we. And it is coming back. I do have a very large shipment, including a whole lot of sunflower, coming that should be here next week. And I've got some other stuff on order. So if it's out of stock, it should be here relatively soon. I can never predict what's going to sell out. And sometimes I look and something is full. And then Barb comes over and goes, hey, by the way, the last piece of this just went out. And I'm like, but we had a ton of that. What are you talking about? Literally happens all the time. So, and she told me this morning, but I was proactive about the one she told me about. So, because it's been popular. Sometimes popularity doesn't mean anything because it can be popular and then I buy more and then it's not popular.
Yeah.
Something else outshines it. But the sunflowers will be here along with like the bluebirds and more, you know, all the things that are out. So black and chocolate brown got delivered. I will get it back on the website soon and I will get it cut, not this weekend because I have to do our virtual retreat. But more exciting than that, I got to move my foot. More exciting, we're going to talk about something. Is Pam on? Is Pam Eldridge watching? I don't know if she's around. Pam.
Before you get into
Yes.
whatever can you just explain Cork Club again?
Okay, so Cork Club.
We got some newbies.
It's on the top of the cork page. You can see there's two options. You either get 3 9x27 pieces, or you can do Cork Club XL, which gives you 3 18x27 pieces. It is, it's a monthly program. It ships out around the 15th of the month, so somewhere in the middle of the month, sometimes a couple days before the 15th, sometimes it's right after the 15th or right on. It's kind of flexible because we never know what's going to be going on and, you know, all that good stuff. It is shipped to you. It is a minimum of 3 months that you sign up for, but there's a 3-month, a 6-month, and a 12-month package that you can sign up for. It is a surprise. I don't tell you what you're getting ahead of time. If it's a brand new cork like these two, I don't put it on the website or show anybody until after you get it, just to make sure that you've already received it first. So I usually wait until the following week or not at all because I forget, but it goes on the website after it's been received. A lot of the months that we've done pretty much since like May on have been new. We've done at least one new. You're not going to get any duplicates. Believe me, we have enough cork here and enough sources that I don't have to duplicate. And you want to know what's funny? I had this memory that popped in my head. September was the 1-year anniversary. And I said last September, we've got at least 2 years that we could do Cork Club without duplicates.
that, yeah.
We're well past 2 years. So you can sign up anytime. We do not do a month to month, so you have to sign up for a minimum 3 months, but it is a discounted price. So these, for instance, these 3 would be $12 a piece, which would be $36 if you bought them on the website. For Cork Club, this is $30, I believe. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. If you sign up for a full year, you get another 10% off. So it's totally up to you. 2 sizes, 3 options for each size, no duplicates. I am trying, I'm getting better about putting a reminder in your package if you are on your last month, because I know sometimes we all forget how many months we signed up for. So I'm trying, I've been doing a little bit better with that. It takes me time. I'm getting there. I'm slowly making better decisions with my life. So my mom and I were having some random conversation the other day about somebody being 20. And I said, well, I'm not the same person I was when I was 20, thank God. So even me a year ago, I'm growing. I'm maturing still. I'm still figuring
You're
things
just getting
out.
old. She's mature.
I'm
No,
maturing.
you're getting old. I'm maturing.
Okay. Does that help? I hope. Okay. And you have to be signed up by the 10th of that month to go out in that month. So if you want to sign up for October, you can sign up today or you can sign up by October 10th. Otherwise, if you sign up on the 11th, you're not getting your first shipment until November. So
Okay, Mary, who is the one that wanted the information,
Yes.
says she can't find the link on the Cork Fabric page, and she even has her glasses on and she can't find it.
it's at the top. It's right underneath the color charts. So it's information, color charts. It's right underneath it.
Right
One
there,
picture has greens and one picture has pinks, I think. It says Cork Club right up at the top. So it is on there, I promise. So, all right. Are we good?
Now, yeah.
Can we?
You can move on
Are
now.
you ready? Are you ready?
We're ready.
So, before I show you anything, some of you, Sue Smith, have already seen it because for some reason, either I goofed or again, my website was like, I'll take care of this for you, even though I didn't ask it to. And I have a brand new pattern. And before I show it to you, I want to tell you what it is. And I want to tell you where the name came from. And then you will all say, okay.
Okay.
Okay, you ready? Save your
ready.
awe.
Ready.
Okay.
Yep.
So, my mom named this, and I'm sure she knew because she's smart that this is what I needed because it makes a whole lot of sense. This is our group project. Do you remember the group bag that I asked you a bunch of questions about in
Yeah.
March? So if you aren't part of the group or if you just joined and you didn't know, back
called
in
groupie?
like March, April, I had asked I had done some little polls trying to get what are your favorite things that you need to have in a bag? And unanimously, you said we all want an adjustable single handle. Okay, so that was number one. I didn't write down the numbers for each one, but that was so high up on the list. Like there was a few here and there that I don't care. I don't care if it's adjustable. That was number one. So you got that. I got that for you. I asked you, check. I asked you about pockets. I even gave you the option of, do you even need pockets? And Melody, I'll never forget, said, is that a joke? It wasn't. I was asking because I want to know. Because some people don't use pockets. I don't know. I like pockets. And you said we want divided, we want inside pockets, and somebody requested a welt pocket, a different kind of pocket. Throw us something different. I asked you, and this was my funniest answer ever. Do you want your bag shorter than it is wide or taller than it is wide? And some of you said, yes, both. I can't make it shorter and taller and wider and narrower. But the majority wanted a bag that was wider than it was tall. Check. I got that for you. I asked you about closures. And here's where I deviated. And I'm going to tell you why. Most of you said, we like a zipper closure. Some of you said, can you not do a recess zipper? You know, I think you're getting tired of my recess zipper closures. A few people said, can we just have a magnet? So I did a magnet, but you have the access to several of my videos and a separate video for doing a recess zipper. And in the pattern, I even gave you the information for it. I just didn't write it out as an option. So it's not step-by-step like it is in some of the other ones, but I told you, cut these pieces, get this size zipper, get all your stuff together. So I took care of you in a different way. And the last thing was, we need outside pockets. We need them, and I agree. So I'm gonna show you, and then I'll tell you about the name. And if you haven't seen it, this is the one that I showed, a little sneak peek. There it is. And are you ready for my favorite part of the whole bag? It has a built-in wallet on the outside. So you have this big pocket for your cell phone, for your credit cards. There's a zippered pocket. It's big. It goes all the way across. Is that a good demo? Am I doing a good job?
Awesome. Yeah, that's
So
great.
it has an adjustable strap. And then
Like you're searching for something.
inside, it has pockets. Two options, regular divided pockets, and this little phony pleated pocket, my version of doing it, because I always have to do my things my own way. So you have this like thick pocket, you have sunglasses, or you have something thick that needs a little extra room. So I got you. I got all that stuff in there. And it is called the Aria Cork Crossbody. And why is it called a cork crossbody?
Because it's made out of cork.
There you go. But here is the other reason. And I explained this in the video if you watched it, which I just uploaded this morning, because there is a free step-by-step tutorial on YouTube already up there. I am so
Thank
good.
God your laptop came back.
Thank God the laptop came back. Yes, it was tragic. I felt like I lost a limb. I think I did for a minute. So the video is up, and I walk you through all of it. And one of the things that I even explained to you in the video, and I'm going to tell you now, the reason that this is all cork outside and why it's written that way, two reasons. Number one, when I start getting into too many options in a pattern and too many either this or that or this or that, it doesn't want to fit on the cover. It's confusing if one person's doing something and someone else does, and then the questions get kind of confusing. So rather than throw in a fabric option, you just do the same pieces and interface them. It's not hard. So you can definitely do this out of fabric. The handle is written only for cork, but I bet most of you know how to make a fabric handle, right? You know how to do it as an adjustable handle. I also have videos to back up this. This is the best part about having a YouTube channel now, because I can say I have a video for that. But this is the main reason. This piece right here, I did a different zipper technique. I did the card pockets. They're all with raw edges. If you want to do them out of fabric, you have to make changes. It was going to be several more pages to try to do an either or. So I skipped it. It wouldn't be foldable. The patterns would be 18,000 pages thick. So here's the thing. If you want to do the whole thing out of fabric, and then you decide, well, I really just want to do this out of cork, the pocket inside, you can do that. You can do the whole thing out of cork. You want to mix it up. You are all good bag makers. You know how to find the resources. You own a bunch of my patterns. You have the videos. You can email me if you have a question. You can do whatever you want. You have permission to deviate from the pattern. I think you all know that, but I want to make sure you do.
I'd like to see the back.
The back, but hold on. So the back is plain. Yeah, but wait. If you buy, or if you have bought, or if you own more than one zipper, which I feel like most of you do. Maybe
think so.
you don't. No. You probably don't, but I know you guys have zippers.
I do.
Here is another one that I did. I knew Marlene was going to love this one, because I had a piece of sunflower left over. And look at what he did on the back.
That one must be
It's
for me.
the same technique that you use under here. This one doesn't have a magnet because I didn't get around to it. It's the same technique. You just make it whatever size you want, and you add a piece of fabric in the back. Yeah. It took me an extra 6 minutes to add it on. You're fine. You can do that.
It'll be a couple hours for us.
It's you will like this zippered pocket. You draw a rectangle, you cut it out, you stick the zipper in, and you sew it. And then the fabric, there's no turning, marking, pulling. Yeah. The fabric is on the back. That's it. It's super, super easy. That's why I like doing it out of cork. You can also use vinyl, you can use leather, you can use anything that doesn't fray, or if you want to do all the parts that are sunflower and the top out of fabric, just interface them, make changes for your handle. So, where did the name come from? Okay, let me tell you. So my mom and I were going back and forth texting, and I said, I need a name for the group bag, and I wanted something that kind of was another word for group, but I couldn't find anything that didn't sound cheesy. The one name that I liked, there's already a bag with that name, and I was like, oh, I like that name, and now I can't even remember what it is, which is fine. But I saw it, and I was like, oh, wait, that sounds familiar. It's somebody else's bag pattern, and I try not to do that. It happens. There's other Lucy's and other whatever, but I try not to. So my mom said, how about Aria? I don't know anybody by that name. It's not a person in my life, but do you know what the word Aria means?
It's a group, isn't it?
It is a melody,
Yeah.
and the dictionary definition, it's an elaborate melody sung solo, so like I'm the solo, with accompaniment. So you guys helped me pick out the stuff, and then I did it and made the pattern. So isn't that a cool name?
Argy.
So doesn't that work? I think that works really nicely.
It does.
So let me show you. Some of the bags are not 100% done.
Your video has been watched already.
Yes, it has. I already saw that. The funny thing is,
What are the dimensions?
hold on. Let me tell you one thing,
at
and
a
I'm going to
time.
tell you that when I upload to YouTube, it'll tell you like your video has been up for 46 seconds or 7 views. I'm like, who are these 7 people that are just waiting?
Wow.
Refresh. I don't know who you are. So the dimensions are.
46 seconds, 7 views.
I was like, who? By who? What are you doing? Was it me? Was it me by accident? So the bag is 11 wide. It is 7 high, and it's 2 deep. Okay? So it's a small bag, but it's not. It's bigger. It's bigger than Lola. You want to grab a Lola? Actually, can I just have that one? Let's see. Let's compare for some of your other bags that you might like. So it's about the same, but it is wider than Lola.
Yeah.
About the same height, a little bit thicker, a little bit deeper, and a little wider.
Short. Is the hair shorter too?
It's like by a
a hair.
smidge.
Yeah.
So a little step up from Lola. There are kits on the website. Some of them are pre-order because we're waiting for cork to come in. Yes. This one, Allison and Diane stopped by to get some things for our retreat. And Allison picked out Barb's favorite cork, the Garden Bloom. And we always seem to go with a teal, an aqua, lagoon, something. It's partly because she's obsessed, but also it just works. And Allison picked the tomato red, and I was like, wait a minute.
It looks
really
nice.
I'm not a red person. Why am I obsessed with this? So that is number one. I love this one. So, and you even like it? I didn't know if you were a red person.
I'm not normally, but I like the way it looks with it.
But the aqua
I love
inside.
that.
So I used waterproof canvas on this, but I did not include waterproof canvas in any of the kits just because I don't know how many people want to work with it, if they have worked with it. We do our kits as simply as we can. So all of the kits have Essex linen inside. I'm just going to let you know that now, just because it's just easier. You can absolutely sub it out and
say,
do
you don't have to do
waterproof
anything
canvas.
different, do
You
you?
don't. You just
No,
don't interface
okay.
it. And there's two things that have to be interfaced in the whole bag. So that's why I also like it.
Oh, yeah.
The gusset and the lining pieces, that's it. So the Garden Bloom is a kit.
And Helene, that is not directional fabric.
It isn't,
course.
it is and it's not. It does have a little bit of a direction, but
It's not.
directional cork works fine with this pattern. 100%. Because all of these, to an extent, I didn't use anything like stripy, like that. Most of these have a very slight direction to them. The sunflowers, that's up for pre-order. Okay, so that one's on the website. The aqua flowers, that one is available now. That one has the copper penny. We also have limited supply because I don't have a lot of cork for tapestry. This one, so you like the teal zipper? But look at, I love this part.
Put on the
I
inside.
like,
Orange.
I like that.
Orange.
Love
cool.
it.
Just to have like, because
good,
if that's
yeah.
where my credit cards are, I'm gonna need to see them.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want black. I don't want anything dark.
Yeah.
There is the rainbow butterflies. Now this one, I was still in preparation. I was still working through it. There's no zipper underneath here because I was working, but I had a scrap of cork and I put a little pocket on the back. Because raw edges, you can. So just because the back is plain in the pattern doesn't mean that yours has to be plain. You can do other things to it. You do not need my permission. You can make your bag however you want. There is the purple flowers, which I do have handles cut, but I haven't put them on. I start things and then I get busy working on the pattern. I don't get to finish everything, but these are my projects for the weekend. I have this one. This one has raisin.
So that one has the snap with the
This one I
button
did the
front.
snap with the rivet setter. So that one has the raisin, and this one has the wine colored zipper. Because it was the best match and it added a little something different.
Yeah.
So I like that.
good.
What else did I want to tell you? So you'll need 2 magnetic snaps. I did do this one with the rivet setter. So we talked about snaps not that long ago. If you have a rivet setter, you can do a snap. It will make this a lot stronger because when you are dealing with this kind of magnet, and I talked about this in the video, you really want to make sure that you reinforce it because you're going to open this a lot.
And
If
our
you're
new ones are
making,
a lot stronger.
they are, but that's not even, it's the
Yeah.
opening constantly. If you are making this for someone or for yourself and you know that you are rough or they are super rough, you can skip the magnet if you feel like it's going to be a hassle. If you're making this for someone that every time you make them something, they destroy their bag, maybe
Your
skip
mother?
the magnet so that they're not like, can you fix it again? Because there's going to come a point where the answer is no. So I would say if you're super rough or the person you're making it for is, do this kind of snap if you have a rivet setter because it goes through all the layers so it's stronger, or skip it. So the only reason that I did the magnet, because like this one doesn't have one on there yet, I feel like over time of pulling on this, it's gonna annoy me. I felt like I needed a magnet. So that was my reasoning for that. Last kit, this is also a pre-order because we ran out of houses. Somebody ordered 4 full pieces of houses this week. I don't know what she's making, but she likes it. So there's the houses.
That's cute.
I like
Yeah,
this
it does.
one. A little bit of red. Let me show you the original bag. It's pretty fugly, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. Because this was where the thought of, I need a magnet or something on the flap. And my husband goes, what about one of those, like, those nice
Fifty
locks?
things.
And I was like, that's a great idea. Barf. No.
Oh God, no.
It's horrible. It's horrible. It's just too big.
It's too big.
It's too much. And I feel like it takes away from the
It's
concept.
like in your
Yeah.
face.
Yeah, it's like, hey,
Privacy.
look at me, you know, and it's just a lot. So,
Yeah.
and if I've just offended you and you're like, that's beautiful, ignore me. You can do that on yours. It's not my personal choice. And
And I don't
is
like
it,
the yellow zipper.
well, this was because I was just playing. It's not supposed to be Don't
pretty.
worry.
We know.
Sometimes because I am just playing with scraps and I'm playing with whatever that we have around, sometimes it's not great. And I like the concept, but I didn't love this bag. I was like, oh, okay. It just wasn't for me because I don't really like this cork and I don't like the yellow zippers, but I just use them just to use them. So sometimes it doesn't get pretty until a little while later. You know, you got to kind of work with it. Once I work through it and I get the basics down and I'm pretty sure that it's going to work, then I start playing with the good stuff. This is leftover. This was from the pop-up sale. It was a leftover piece. And the yellow zippers are one of our least popular colors, so I don't mind using them and knowing it's going to be wasted. That is one of the downfalls. When you design things, sometimes you have to waste stuff and it stinks, but
Wasted.
it's wasted in
work
that
in
this is
progress.
never going to be a finished
No,
bag,
no.
but I have to work through things,
Yeah.
you know? So that's all. Sometimes just trying it in like foam or something is not going to be enough. You got to see it.
Yeah.
You got to work it out and see what works. So that was the original from a while back.
Tell Eric, don't give any more suggestions.
Well, He tried. He was trying.
I didn't
So
realize she used the metallic zippers on that.
I did.
That's pretty.
I did. Because there's so many colors in that one, so I thought, why not? You know,
look nice.
because my normal go-to with that cork is the natural zipper with the rainbow teeth, and I was like, get a new combination because you use the same one over and over again, which is also why I think I love this one so much because
Yeah,
it's not lagoon or teal. It's
Yeah,
something
exactly.
different. So that is the new pattern, and
Do you still hate it?
Well,
Do you still hate it?
that cork? Oh, yeah.
it's okay.
It's
It's
not-
not
it's
for
not.
everybody.
No, it's not.
So
That's why we have so many
It's
choices.
too cheery for you. That's the problem.
we do have a lot of choices. And here's the thing. I love this, but I don't love this right now. It's September. This doesn't
Yeah,
feel like
right.
September to me.
No.
This one does.
Yeah, that one does.
This one
That one
does.
Yeah, I like that
These
one.
feel like
Yeah.
September, October bags.
Yep.
Yep.
So I could do the Michael Myers with Starbucks on a bag.
You could.
So I have
blood
something
spatter.
else for you guys before, because we're gonna have a shorter day today because they have to ship orders and we have to get ready for the retreat. Excuse me. So today through Sunday, we're having a little sale, a little impromptu sale because we have a new pattern and the group project is done and I'm so excited. So you can use the discount code ARIA10, ARIA10 on any purchase, not including Court Club and not including signing up for a retreat. But anything else, you can buy patterns, you can buy kits, you can buy cork, you can buy anything you want, and you can use it over and over again. So if you want to order stuff today and then tomorrow you go, oh man, I forgot I needed some other things, use it again. You have to apply it. I don't apply it for you, okay? So don't send me sad emails. That's your job. You have to do that. So Aria 10, ARIA 10, today through Sunday. Anything you want to order, but don't use it on Court Club because I don't want to have to be mean to you. That's not what I like to do because I will refund you and tell you no. You can't do that. Court Club's already discounted. But the new cork is up. The new kits are up. The pre-orders I have slated for 10/1, which is next Friday, because the cork is on its way. As long as everything goes well next week, and hopefully it's on the outside, the
Yeah,
ones I
really.
need plans to be on the outside,
Yeah.
I will get them done, and Barb will ship them out on Friday. I say Barb specifically because she does the kits. So it's true.
Thank you
You're
for
welcome.
clarifying.
Marlene doesn't do the kits. It's fine. We all have our things. So unless there's any
She's the
questions,
zipper queen.
she is the zipper queen. She doesn't want to be, but she is.
Uh-huh.
Unless there's any
Those
questions,
zippers love me.
I think we're going to call it a day. It's early. I know it's only 11:30. Are there any other questions?
Nope, nope.
Okay. Are we
Yes,
good?
they all love the new pattern.
If you think of
Yay.
anything, if you need anything, let me know. We will be here all weekend sewing, so if I am a little delayed in answering your email, that is why. And that's it. I will see my retreaters in an hour and a half, and the rest of you I'll see next Friday to talk about something. I have no idea what. But thank you. Have a good weekend.
Have a good weekend,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye.